Okay. Let's see how this works. Are we working? Things take forever to load. Hi, MTG. All right. Hi, Pavan and Pradeep and Arnoldo. So, I do want to say that right now, at least for the initial part of the stream, I'm going to be focusing on the Chinese server. And the reason for that is because my American account currently... Hi, Blazin. The reasoning for that is because currently this account is currently auto-clicking 190. So I feel like eventually I should be able to beat 190. Hey, Zephyr. At some point I'll be able to beat it, but it's going to require ridiculous RNG on my part because Bryn has to gargoyle Scold and Lind and at least one of the Zexonauts. And they have to stay gargoyled for a long time. So basically, this is what Planet Trial looks like. It's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Anyway, so we'll hide that in the background and go on to the Chinese server. And you'll notice there is a crap load of text over there. Hey, Kozor. A crap load of text over there. Kind of more than people need to see. So, Hey, Andrew. Way more than people need to see. But that's... yeah, so maybe either before I end up having to switch back or something, maybe we will have cleared 190 in the meantime, but for now, not quite there yet. The one thing I didn't notice was, hey, Michael Wazowski, nice. The one thing I didn't realize is why I got two. I have 2 tickets and I don't know where I got them. 3 round on new hero, I might barely be able to do it. It won't be easy. Alright, let's see here. This account has the gems for it, so we'll just buy everything. This account also, I will not be able to pull for Sigurd on stream. 180? Oh god, I used something with Themis. Themis, Freya... I have it saved somewhere. Oh no, no. Fire 180 I did with a P3, with a T3 Bryn. It was Veg, Scold, Arwen, Viv, Bryn, Scold with what is it called? Oops. With a T3 Bryn. Wait a minute. No, it died in one hit. Well, that was... rip. Biomutant? No. I don't really get into brand new games. I don't have the time to jump into a brand new game as soon as it comes out. Hi, Ivan. How... I cannot pull today. I don't have the keys. I mean, you thought it was hard enough to get... to pull 3 rounds. This account can't even pull 1 round. Let's see. Yeah, this account can't even pull 1 round. Hi, Ruster. Hi, Karma. So this account has 206 keys. So, will not be pulling. I will, however, be... I have 4 of these. Okay. My main will make it. I'm just going to need to buy extra keys. I'm close. I might not be able to pull until the end. Hi, Nick. Hydrogenus. Because right now I have like 940 keys, but I'm going to do something that is relatively unprecedented for me. And I'm going to use my tavern books. Sigurd worth pulling 1 round? I think he's always worth pulling. I always think it's worth pulling them. Just to get on the new hero cycle and to get copies of a hero that's going to be very rare. Hey, Vu. But... And BIOS, I think this one's worth it because if you consider the advanced tokens to be worth like 200 each, then you're paying like 90 per or 80 per key for this. I had 400 keys left after Bryn, and I have been buying like crazy from the Planet Shop. I have been buying like crazy because I knew this was going to happen. Hi, Goob. Well, once Sigurd comes out and they slow down all their release cycles, because they said they're going to slow down with hero releases, once that happens, it won't be so bad anymore. Well, Karma, I mean, true to an extent, but we know for certain that Heaven and Hell heroes are on average better than the other factions. Plus the other factions are easier to get in all ways. So a Heaven and Hell one is harder to give up. Hi, Marcus. Oh, I wonder if this can get through now. I'm doing Planet Trial on 2 accounts. Alright, well, I'll show you guys my keys right now. Alright, let's see here. We'll pause the... Man. So this is my team for 190. Bryn has a Ragnarok. Arwen has an 88 Mage. Hi, Barney. And so I end up doing something like this. Arwen does great damage, but it's hard to keep her alive. Alright, so I used a bunch of these earlier today, but this is how I'm doing this. I'm basically just spamming my books now and hoping to get something. If you're struggling to complete a team, then it's probably best to skip Sigurd. But if you've already got a team and you're looking for new heroes to work on, Sigurd is definitely worth pulling for. He is good. Is he reliable? I don't know. Only hitting 2 is hard to say. Prejudice, why do you look at this and not think that I'm using the same team as for 180? I don't get... I'm a little bit confused at that. And I did 180 with a T3 Bryn. But if you really... Let me see if I can find it. Where is the screenshot? Here, this one. 15. Oh. Here, this is how I beat 180. It's the same team, but with a T3 Bryn instead of a T4. Like, why would you think that I used anything different than that? And if you look at this, a T3 Bryn did 33 million damage. Kind of ridiculous. I don't time out. I just die. Verth, Valk, Detlaf, Freya, Hodor, something else is a very mediocre team. Very, very mediocre. Oh. Okay, fine. Don't particularly need that. So basically this is what I ended up doing. As you can see, I just used, I don't know, 28 books. This is how I'm going to prepare for Sigurd. This is how I'm going to get the keys for this. Jackson, you need to dump Detlaf and eventually Verthandi. Oof, there go all my gems. But I spent 260 gems. I got 1 eye. I got 2 keys. I got 3 keys, 4 keys. I got 4 keys. I'll take that. I don't want to use my blue books. I mean, Skuld, Bryn, Kurt, Bale, Themis, Vivienne, Veg. I can give you an entire list of heroes and you're gonna tell me, oh, I can't build any of those, and then my entire list was useless. That's kind of the oh, jeez. Okay, fine. I mean, once you use a blue book, I mean, it's done. You redeem it right there. So Kyler, that's not confirmed yet to come to our servers. So we'll have to see. We will have to see if that's happening. Barney, Bryn just gets hit and heals it, and then gets hit and heals it, and then her damage goes ridiculous. Zenova, this secret treasure is kind of going into anniversary, but if you only have 3,000 gems, I can tell you now you're not going to be able to afford anything good in anniversary anyway. I'm not worried about my gems because once I redeem like all of these, like how many gems do you think are in here? Like, I'm gonna redeem every single one of these, so 130, or wait, 150, 160, 180, 200, 350, 440, 470, 550, 570, 600, 750, 830, 920, 950, 1030, 1120, 1140, 1250. That, oh god, that's actually not that many gems. That's only 1250 gems. But it does have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 keys. Jackson, you should always play all 10 rounds of peaks. 12 to 13,000 for anniversary. Given how all of the past events have been, the last time they had a wish wheel, people needed 40,000 gems. Hey, Roses. So, the gem cost really has been going up lately. Now, I'm willing to spend all my gems because I'm taverning them and I'll get them back. I mean, maybe tomorrow I'll use 50 blue books or something like that. So, you know, whatever. I don't care. I'm planning to just burn through as many books as I can before Sigurd drops. The point is, you're never safe with gems. Where you think is safe is going to be very different per person. Like, some people will want to keep like 30,000 on hand. Some people will want to keep 20,000 on hand. And the fact of the matter is, we do not know how many you're going to need. Oh, I just need a helmet. There's just no way to know what they're going to need, what they're going to make us spend to get anything. And also, we do not know how much anything is going to cost. So let me bring this back. So they did bring back Densetsu. How do I know? We don't know what this event is. We have no idea what this event is. This could be it could be a flip card, it could be like a lotto, it could be a dice board, it could be there's no way to know. But they are bringing back the mythic thing, so I will get my M3 Tears of the Goddess finally. And they are, I don't know why they're bothering with Forge Master. Forge Master is trash. Honestly, the one thing I don't like is that this is all we can see. This is the only thing that's available for free to play. That's like, or that's the only rewards in the event. Why aren't they listing heroes? So we will have to see what it takes to get this. The worst thing about this is Oracle, Grail, and Scroll are useless. They're freaking useless. If you only get one of them, you can't even use them. So I don't know what to do with this. But classically, one of these would cost 100 to 200. One of these, well, now with Skuld, this could easily be 100 to 150. Unless they're really generous. Maybe it'll have to do with, if you win this, you can get an artifact. So maybe if you get enough tickets, you have a chance of winning something good. Oh, what does this say? Envision, but that would be more for PvE than for PvP. For PvE, the Tears of the Goddess mythic is still amazing. What was I just about to do? I was seriously just looking at something to do, and then I got distracted and I lost it. Oh, God. Oh, here, I wanted to see who the diamond chest is. Assassin? Oh, Cleric is next. Alright, this account will just buy it. Whatever. I'll get the Cleric one in a couple days. Whatever. So, really... And the other question is, will this be a 2-week anniversary again? And unfortunately, we don't know that either. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to the mythic artifact. I am absolutely making Mythic 3 Tears the Goddess for PvE content. Absolutely. I wish I could show off Sigurd, but I actually can't. Alright, so let's see if anybody else got him. What the? You have no team. He has no team set. How am I supposed to see Sigurd with no team set? Wow, that's a T4 Bryn. Rag or Tears the Goddess for free to play? 100% Ragnarok. Wait, isn't this Abyss Lord? Yes. Who is this? Lindbergh. That's Abyss Lord. This is Tiger King. Who is this? Aiden. I want to see if anyone pulled a Sigurd. This is Bloodtooth. This is Grand. Okay, it is easier if I just learn. My Arwen changes artifacts depending on who I need to kill. Alright, Sigurd is... Okay. Let's see if anybody pulled one. Oh, I have no history. Returning Detlaf for fodder to make Arwen is worth it, yes. Drogenis, but you can't fire if he hits you in order to gain the energy. It will help if Sigurd does not hit the person holding it, but otherwise, if he hits the person holding it, you're kind of doomed anyway. Hi, Lucifer. So this account is like struggling so hard for fodder, like it can't make anything. I have no 5 stars. It's kind of sad. Nope, that wasn't enough. What does Sigurd attack? I can only show you his skill. Hi, Ali. I cannot show you any more than this because I don't have one. Sigurd is different than Lindbergh. Nathan, they have the numbers on them right now. They have numbers on them already. I know exactly what tickets I have. I don't even know what I want from this. I guess Hodor. How many Hodors do I have? I've got 2. I feel like I've only got 3. 3. I've got 3 Hodors. Wow. This account is so hurting. It's so hurting. Oh wait, Mars. Can I summon a Mars? Yeah, I can summon a Mars. Yeah, artifact. So Drogenis, the thing about that is, the question is, it says can only activate on one Sigurd, meaning if there's 2, only 1 goes off, but I think it happens repeatedly, meaning every time he dies and comes back, it's 35% and stuff like that. Is Yig worth it to make? He's still good, but he's random. If you're looking for some kind of like a gimmick to help you beat the whales on your server, that's him. If you're looking for something reliable to help stomp everybody else that's slightly weaker than you, he's not that. Hi, Atlee? Atl? Well, they didn't say Wishwheel is coming back. So I don't know where you're getting that from. This is not telling us the wish wheel is here. This is not the wish wheel. This is the regular wheel. Envision, that is unknown. The text on Sigurd is the same as Arwen's, which I don't have an Arwen. She's got one thing here that says can only activate 1 time. Is the meta gonna change? The meta has not stabilized yet. There is no meta at this time. Hi, AI. So, how can it change if there isn't a meta to begin with? On that note, I did want to discuss one thing, which is with the addition of Brynn, Team Critique scoring is going to be completely out the window. Like, a standard Kurt Skuld team is nowhere near the overpowering force it is against everybody anymore. Not with Hodor teams, not with Arwen teams, not with Brynn teams. And so what I need to do is figure out a new stabilizing score to give people, because I've been told a Kurt team should be down to like an 8, maybe a 7 out of 10, meaning that everything else needs to drop as well. And I don't agree with that, because I feel like just a straight Hodor team without a Kurt is not going to beat a Kurt team, but an Arwen one might. So, hi Artur, knowing that there's gonna be a whole new set of teams coming without Kurtz maybe, and still competing, it's gonna be very, very tricky to score. And so I think scores are gonna go down across the board. And I'm just warning people ahead of time that that's what's going to happen. Like, I'm going to look at a Kurt Skuld team and I can no longer say 9.5 next. That's just not going to happen anymore. It's going to be like 8 next. And so... And it can't even be a next, because it'll be like an 8. And here's where you can improve. Hello, Martina. Hi, Pogi. Pogi, you missed me using like 60 tavern books. And all of them blue. I used a lot, or not blue, sorry, orange. I used a bunch of orange books. So I wonder if this one can beat 90. This was stuck here before. And so I will really be pushing to the very end in order to get 3 rounds for Sigurd. Because it's not going to be easy. But I have... Oh, nice. Nice. This account needs purple so badly. Okay, so I think I'm at 950 keys or so. 950, in that range. How to stop Verthandi? You can debt laugh her. You either need a high single target damage, or you just overpower her with everything else. Murad, so the weird thing is that they thought that this was okay. They thought that releasing Sigurd on this pattern was okay. It took some massive pushback on Facebook, on Discord, on Reddit, on everywhere. So they finally realized that they are releasing heroes too fast, and they have promised to slow down. So with luck, they will slow down. You'll have a lot more time to gather your keys, and maybe be a little bit choosier with heroes. We will see. We will see. I'm still gonna aim to keep 3 rounds on hand at all time then. If Brunhild is fixed, fixed in regards to what? I don't have a Skuld on this account, so I don't know exactly how I can check. Yeah. Wait, I could beat this. Come on, I can beat 100. Why debt? Because debt does ridiculously high single target damage. And Mulan is good on the right team. Nice. Mulan is good on the right team. She's good with Chesia. She's good like on a solid sustain team. Oh, I get Poggy's joke. Neutered is used for males. Spade is used for females. I get it. Hi, Fired Pizza. AI, you can definitely make it. But as I'm saying now, if you have not finished your first T4 team, or are close to it, you probably should skip pulling for new heroes. Envision, did you pull for Skuld? Nathan, they did it before, I feel like. I feel like they did it during last anniversary, didn't they? Didn't they do it with like Kurt and then someone else? Hi, Sai. Oh, dope. T4, Veg, Arwen, Freya, Lore, Valk, Vivi. I mean, I don't know what you can change. You don't really need to ever change anything from that point. You just have to make sure that you only work on heroes 1 T4 at a time. How do you bet in Arena? You don't bet in Arena, you only bet in Honor. Nathan, it was her release. She was released during that one. Can I T3 Bryn on this account? I technically can. I've got one... I'm actually only 1 copy away from a T4. But I don't have 9-star fodder. I cannot build a 9-star. So it's kind of sad. Sai, all you gotta do is click on the honor page right now and you should be able to bet. Here, I'll show you. The only thing you have to do is go to honor and go bet. So you click here and bet. That's it. Wait, am I against Barney again? No, okay. Phew. Last you I mean that means you bet on the wrong people maybe? You can't miss this betting point. Alright, this time I know Eon's got really good teams. This one I'm not sure on. This team is actually stronger than I'd like to admit that it is. I have trouble with this. Does it beat this? It might. This team definitely would struggle with it. It wouldn't beat it 100%. Alright, I'll just bet Mark. Alright, so here is Milcrease. Yeah, Milcrease got this. Haroon has a 6 Freya team. I don't know that he's using it, though. Yeah, he used this, which is really annoying. I will be pulling Sigurd, yes. Wow, 9th in the queue. That's like a year and a half away. What the heck? Who is purple? Who is purple? Wait. Who did this used to be? I've been playing for 3.5 years. He's got a... No, Birdie's got this. Birdie's got that. Okay, Hungwell is ridiculous. Alright, Draken, what do you got? Does that beat the rest of it, though? Did Egature stop spending? A little bit. Alright, Barney, what you got? Barney's got a Yig. Yig Bryn? What the heck? Yig Bryn. Good lord. You might not have honor unlocked, right? No, you would have it unlocked. So then missed it maybe means you missed the qualifiers to go to the next level. I do not want to fight this team. I didn't even see you in the qualifiers. Where the heck were you? You should have placed really high. Or not, 29th. Alright, easy bets. Barney's team is an annoying team, hands down. Alright, so right now I have 968 keys. Bryn doesn't need... Bryn goes off. There's no stopping her. She just does it. Barney's team was this. This is ridiculously stupid. Although I feel like Freya doesn't help this team. Maybe if this was like an Arwen or something. I have not played Peaks yet. So I will be getting another 60 or something. Oh. Ah. Blah! I can't set my Team Arena team because... all my stuff is set up for this. Alright, alright, alright. Notch, I buy a lot from Planet Trial. I buy like all of these. So here I bought 10, 20. I bought 20 today. That's low. I need to buy more than that. Oh, my gems are in trouble actually. My gems are absolutely in trouble this time. So AI, like, nobody knows. Nobody knows what you will need to spend on anniversary. Maybe 20,000 gems is enough. Maybe you need, oops, wrong button. Maybe you need 50. You know, nobody knows. God, if I had to buy keys, how much are they? $2, a buck for 2 keys? Oof, that is not cheap. Alright, so I'm gonna try my hardest not to have to buy that. And Nathan, I don't know why you would do that. If you know that you're close to buying that you're close to having enough. Like, I know that I need 1230, so I need 270 more. I have 2 rounds of peaks. That means that I need to find like 110, 120 more. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. What about long pen? Should you replace? Lucifer, don't worry about replacing at the 7 and 8 star level. You have T4s. You don't care about 7 and 8 stars. My VIP level, this account is VIP 8. See, look at this. Chief's Gift 111. 111. But the Chinese servers. Oops. Huh? Oh, what? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. They changed, they added it. Wait, how do I get them? How do I get them? Oh. That's annoying. These are the new badges, but I don't know what they are or how I get them. Did they reset anything? I don't think anything has reset. I mean, none of these reset. Oh, I still gotta get this. Sig versus Bryn. Bryn is gonna be overall better, but nobody knows. Man. Anyway, this is Chief's Gift right here, and as you can see, it's only 100. Even 100 is ridiculously hard to get, but well, Pogi, you realize that there is no help for this whatsoever. This just says empty. And this just says obtained badges. And so I got nothing. I have no idea how to get a badge. Can I get it from like here or something? No. Your guess is as good as mine. Nope, that's the guild. I don't see help anywhere. Unless you want... Not there. Not there. Here. Here is where they at least mentioned that they added it, this one. But this, they added it, it doesn't tell you how it works. The achievements were not reset. Clearly not reset. What other tab at the bottom? This? This is your achievements. This is what you already know. Notch, I already answered that. I don't know. How can anybody know anything about Sigurd? Nobody has ever seen him in action. I think he's going to be closer to Yig, in which case he'll be really random if he works. Or not. But I don't know. The problem is that he's really fast. And so we will have to see. But so he may completely disable teams. Check honor win rewards. But I didn't even participate in honor. Oh, I'm in. I keep forgetting to join honor with this team. Huh. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Okay, let's see here. No. Oops. Not here. There is no trial of Sigurd this time. Do all servers get updates at the same time? In general, yes, but it will be over like a 2 to 3 hour period, and they'll go through and update them in batches. So sometimes you may not have it at exactly the same time, but ultimately within a couple hours everybody will have it. So here is the Sigurd thing. There is no trial this time. It's completely removed. And I cannot test Sigurd for you guys because I don't have enough keys. So, did a new update come? Well, there was an update on the Chinese servers yesterday. The global servers did not receive an update just yet. Our update will come in maybe 3 days. The Chinese server is about 4 days ahead, so everything we get is 3 to 4 days after them. If we get it. We don't always get it. Anyway, so 968, but I can't exactly use any more tavern books because I gotta wait for all of these to do. I gotta wait for all of them to finish. What little book? This book? This is the one that lets you choose your badges. Tips for a beginner: learn to save your resources. Never get so impatient that you're like, oh, I'll just pull some keys and get a 5 stars. Never get to that point. Oh, this is where quests moved. So the daily quests, they moved down here. I've been waiting for them to do that on our servers, but for some reason they didn't. So they got a help icon up here, and then this is just the calendar. Oh, that's artifacts. This is fights. Oh, let's see here. What would that look like? That's gargoyle. No. Oh, here it is. Oh, it goes through bubble. It goes through bubble. Well, rip. Sorry to see you go, Oliver. Life gets in the way of everything. Notch, that's just secret treasure. Hi, Vow. 2 Freyas and a 10-key summon. Pretty solid. Is there an event where you use fortune wheel tokens and use heroes? Yes, it just happened last week. No, 2 weeks ago? It happened last week, I think. So I can't show you now because we don't have it. But you need 320 tokens to finish it, and you'll get 2 5-star heroes. And the sample rewards are heroes like... The hero rewards from Wheel are never good. Save golden keys? Yes. Aegina was always good. Notch. I feel like you're asking very beginner level questions right now. I mean, the 8K is worth it to anybody that wants the heroes. Any good hero is worth 8,000 gems. And I mean, are you telling me you didn't know that Hodor was freaking broken level amazing? Or that Arwen is the god of, or goddess of PvE? Or bosses, sorry. Like, is that what you're saying? Vow, next team critique likely is in 2 days. Gum, that's not official at all. It's official that it's changed on the Chinese server. There is no guarantee that it will be the same on our server. It probably will, but nobody knows. The 4,000 elite, I mean... Alright, this is for Notch because, you know... Oh, dang it. This one's for Notch. I mean... It's been here, so we'll just leave this up here for now until Notch reads it. Oops. That is the wrong... Whoops. No. Okay, there we go. Flags are worth 100 gems each in Void Cage. If you're willing to spend any more than that, just be careful of your gem count. I'm not willing to spend more than 100 each. Pogi, it only affects the people that are scraping by. Which right now is me. Right now, that is me. Like, if you had to struggle to reach 1150 and now you have to struggle even more to get 1230. Veg, Vivienne, Detlef, Medusa, Freya, Aegina. It's very average. Medusa is trash. Akil, I do not have the new hero. I don't have keys for him. I struggled to pull one round for Bryn on this account and then... What? What? This is your butt, Teddy. This is your butt. Yeah, that's your butt. Teddy has been very needy lately. So Giovanni, they've said that they're gonna slow down the hero release schedule after Sigurd. So hopefully they hold to that, and hopefully you have a good 9 weeks before the next hero comes or more. You have 505 and you need 820 and you already finished peaks. You got a ways to go. If you don't have as many books as I have or a ton of gems to buy them all in Planet Trial, then you might be screwed. Like, I'm going to buy... Oops. Uh-oh. Why is this erroring out? Come on, game. Hi, Kubakia. Oh, come on. What? Just randomly kicked me out? The blue book gets you a 7-star? Probably 1 in 40 or 50. Alright, I don't know. The Chinese server just kicked me out and I can't get back in. Did my internet drop? It looks like it didn't. That's weird. Is it just down? Is there a bug, or is there a patch that I didn't know about? Ultima, Monkey King, Viv, Marsworth, Veg. Your tip is you need Scold. You desperately need Scold. The best cleric is Skuld right now. What? So I can get back in? What the heck? That was weird. Arkiel, people are saying that you may want to wait until at least Sunday to buy Secret Treasure, just in case there's anything in the anniversary. I'm gonna buy the keys regardless. I need the keys, and I like the idea of having at least access to a Hodor or Arwen anytime I need one. Is Valkyrie good in PvP? Yes. At early level, yes. Goob flags are just very hard to get. Honestly, the best source of early flags is going to be pushing Planet Trial, because every time you clear a level of 10, you get a bunch, plus you get more every time that Planet Trial comes around again. Oh god. Oh god. This one might be hard. Lucifer, I mean, I can tell you need Skuld. I can tell you need a damage hero like Kurt, Bale, Themis, Bryn. I can tell you Veg would help you a lot. Grr. Now, I know I can beat this. It's just super luck. Why did you have to gargoyle this one? Gargoyle all the back Verthondies. Ah, she didn't gargoyle anything. You really think that'll be free, Kubakia? You really think that'll be free? Oh! That's one Verthondi and an Abyss Lord? Come on. Alright, so it's beatable, just really hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. This question is just... This is... Okay. I'm gonna remove Sigurd's skills. Because this question is just getting asked too much. And there just isn't an answer. What? Why can't I select this text box? Hi, Junaid. No, Barney, it's fine. They leave as soon as they post that. You really think it'll be $20? Like, you really think it'll be less than 200? I admire your confidence. I really do. Okay, there we go. All right, this is going to be post. This is, oh no, it's right above that. Okay, fine. There. I'm gonna, good night, Logan. I'm gonna just pop this up every single time someone asks. I'm gonna, like, there is just no way to know. And I cannot answer this any differently. The most important artifact will still always be Ragnarok. That is never going to change. Anniversary is next week. 4 people with a basic attack. Are you serious, Nathan? Are you serious, Nathan? Did you forget our favorite? Did you forget our favorite, Nathan? Did you forget about our favorite? Nathan, how dare you do this to me? Sai, there just are no active gift codes right now. Oh wait, there's one that's good for all players, which was TH777. Phoenix Stone pack, worth it? I feel like people are asking me how to tie their shoes at this point. Really? That's his sound? That's kind of sad. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in that. Ha! It's not so bad. What? Goat? Yut! How is that not the best? Why is Bryn's faster at 5 stars? I don't know. Is she? 685, 671, 1245, 59. Well, the scale at 5 stars to 12 to 10 is different. The music is loud? Okay. Oh, that sounds a little cooler, actually. Galaxy Axle, I quit. I gave up on Idle Devils. They gave up giving them voices, huh? Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, Themis is pretty good. Hey, Arun. Actually, Sigurd's is pretty good. I kind of like it. Okay, I kind of like Yiggs. Actually, I like Watchman's. Yut! Valkyrie instead of Lorelei? Don't focus on anyone unless you can T4 them. Sigurd's speed at 5 stars is... Huh? Where is he? Here. 685. So same as Bryn. But he ends up at 1269 here, and Bryn ends up at 1245. So the 5-star speed is not necessarily indicative of where they will end up. The 10, like the leveling from 10 stars, the same for everybody, but from 5, it's apparently very different. Should you use your Shude as food? Yeah, you can food her. She doesn't have a place right now. Me? Oh, in peaks? How am I going to show you Sigurd's speed in peaks? How am I going to show you that? That would require me to actually find one. That would require me to actually play this mode. Ugh. That would require me to actually play this mode, and I don't want to do that. What are the chances that I actually find a Sigurd in this mode? The 5-star stats in peaks are never the same as in gallery. Like, 658 and 637. They're scaled differently. They are slightly different for some heroes. Not some of them are the same, most of them are the same, but some of them are different. Gum, that's very nice, but also impossible. So yeah, some heroes do not have the same stats. I don't have the examples offhand. I know there are some. Lone hero 646, 615 Khalil. Let's see here. Lone hero 640. Where the heck are you? See here, right here. See, lone hero is 644. And there is nothing giving him 2 extra speed in peaks. But immediately I found you one. Immediately I found you one. This is not the same. He's also got half the attack. So, yeah, your speed in peaks is not the same as, like, regular game. Convert your 1-star Chesia to Sigurd? No. Sigurd is going to work very well with Chesia. Rubber Soul, it's not worth it to buy 4 heroes from Moonstones. That's too many. Like, you need artifacts too much. You need more star shards. You need more... the 88s at the highest end. Like, people can really benefit from having like 10 star shards eventually. Oops. Alright, what are the chances I even find one? I'm only going to play this one round, and I'm not going to try. This is me absolutely not giving a damn about if I win or lose. Hi, Vidya. No! Oh, wow. Okay, I guess they really wanted me to have a chance. Hey, Sanasam. How is... Oh, hey! Well, that was easy. 685. Okay. Let's see here. At 5-star, he hits 2. 60% chance to burn them and reduce their energy. Alright, let's give him energy and see what happens. The fastest in the game in peaks? What about Bryn? Doesn't Bryn have 685 too? Alright, let's go. Bang, bang. He stole Yig's energy. Haha, he stole Yig's energy. And Yig gained... Oh, that's a T4 thing, huh? Alright. Go bang, bang. Bang, bang. He reduced Shoot to 0, I think? Oh, hey, you've got a mark. Pew, pew. Oh, cool. Okay, whatever. You don't think energy is good on him? Let's see about that. Bang, bang! Well, he removed energy from Watchmen, but he did not stop Chesia. So I could have stopped Chesia. That would have been pretty... Whoa! Bang, bang! I'm trying to see if anybody gets petrified. Does their mark work? How does it work at... Bang, bang! Alright. Let's read Sigurd's skills at 5 stars. Oh yeah, his damage. Sorry about that. His damage is not bad. Not bad. Alright, let us see here. Let me read up on his skills at 5 stars. Okay, yeah, here. So 4 people, 60% attack. If they fire a skill, they have 25% to get petrified. 25%. I think that's the same at T4, isn't it? So attack plus... wait. He has skill damage? Oh, no, that's skill damage. Okay, never mind. Speed plus 40. Attack to 40. I don't remember what this does. Oh, no. When he attacks, he gives himself plus 10 energy. That's what it is. Yeah, at T4, he still only hits 2 people. Alright, well, I don't really need that. I'll take another energy if you have one. Thank you. Hey, you wear it. Alright. Let's go. Hi, Julius. Alright. Bang, bang! Oh, Lindbergh lost his energy. Lindbergh lost his energy. Alright, so 4 people got it. Bang, bang! Alright, I really like his skill. Oh god, is that Lindbergh gonna kill me? Bang! Boy, him hitting 4 people does help quite a bit. Alright, this Vivienne... Oh, he died. Can I survive for 3 rounds? Oh, he came back. He came back. Alright. I have not seen anybody get petrified by the skill thing. I do not know if Bryn's passive gives speed. I think it does. Am I gonna time out? Bang! Oh, I killed him. Okay, that's fine. Best hero in Den of Secrets? Bryn. Wow. I can safely say he saved that He saved this battle. Bang! He seems fun. He seems real. Oh! They changed it! They changed it! They changed it! So you can see who died. This got added recently. I like him. I don't know that he's gonna reliably be amazing, but he's not bad. I do really like his sound effects. I do really like his sound effects. I will not deny this. This is speed, this is crit rate, this is defense. Whatever. Okay, sure, whatever. Alright, so no energy here. Bang! Lindbergh, or wow, Themis and... Ouch. Alright. Let's see. Oh. Alright. Ouch. Bang! Oh, someone died. Who was his tank? I forgot who his tank was. Bang! Yes! Lindbergh did not start with energy, but he stole energy from Themis and Kurt. Oh well, this is over. Themis got petrified? Wait, what? Ooh, Arwen. Oh, it was Verthandi. Alright, let's see here. Oh, right here. Okay, so right here, Themis got petrified. Wow, he is so disruptive in peaks. He is so disruptive in peaks. That is kind of crazy. I have an energy artifact on Sigurd, yes. He has a star shards right now. Duh. Whatever. Oh, nice. Hey, wait. Why didn't you equip? He seems pretty fun in peaks. Yikes. Sana-san, we know that. That's why they said they're gonna slow it down. Bang! Alright, except now he got weakened. But because... Ouch! Oh, wait! Oh, that worked! Oh, no! Arwen is screwed! Arwen is screwed! He died and her chain stayed on him. Oh my god. Man, Arwen is gonna have real issues. She gets hurt by Azathoth and by Sigurd. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow, Arwen. Wow, that was an easy 10. Wow, Arwen. That is bad. That's really bad. I didn't see if either Dro had energy, actually. I'm gonna start over. Did this Dro have... No, they started with 50, okay. Bang! Okay, and she lost all her energy. For him to be this fast with energy is also really gonna be hard to stop. Alright, so he died, and her chain is there. So in round 3, what has happened? Oh wait, she died before she can attack. So I actually don't know. I actually don't know what would have happened. I feel like she would have wasted her attack and it would have just skipped her. But I actually do not know what would have happened. Dang. Dang. Wow, Vivienne got petrified a lot. Arwen can link to an exiled enemy, but again, you just don't use Arwen with Azathoth. That's fine. But Arwen with Sigurd is going to be... You're going to kind of want to use them together. Or if they have Sigurd and you try to kill them with... See, Arwen plus Azathoth is your own combo. Your Arwen against their Sigurd, you have no control over that. That's just... They just do that against you. So they will force your Arwen to be completely useless. Now... Arwen isn't like a major force in PvP, so that's not like something that we really need to worry about, but still. Of course I'm pulling for Sigurd. Wow, that was an easy 10. Okay. That was unexpected. So he's really good in peaks. He is really good in peaks. Squishy, fine. My rank? Let's find out. 111. Take it easy, Nathan. So if I want to be a little bit higher... And peaks ends in... Well, it ends in 4 days. I think I had 968 keys. 968 is what I had. Man, I'm at like 400 tries on Planet Trial 190. I will leave this all night if I have to. I love his sound. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's go back to that window, I guess. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so Brynn is down here. She's losing her energy. Get this back. This guy is getting this. This girl is getting this. And you are getting... Well, for now you can have... Okay. Wait, who has my Ragnarok? Where did that... Oh yeah, okay, that came from you. Brynn's battle sounds? Alright, fine. Fine. Let's go hear Brynn's battle sounds. Oh, I forgot to unhide it. Wah! Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. What? Where are all the weaker people? That's too weak. That's too strong. G Pogi, you realize that if I try to fight someone with only Bryn, I have to set that team back to normal after that. And I don't want to do that. Hi, Nima. Mohit, I've spent a lot of gems on Planet Trial. There is a reason that I have only 15,000 gems to my name. And that reason is I spent a lot on Planet Trial. Yeah, but why do I want to waste all that time hearing all those other sounds when I can just hear the ones I need to hear? Cried. This one doesn't have the right talent. I always forget who the last people on this team are. Okay, there we go. Finally, I said it. F's in the chat. Nice. Hi, Abishai. I don't like resetting my teams. I feel like that should be clearly obvious. Nope, I don't care about listening to the skin sound. Jesse, it's more than I want to admit to, I guess. Okay, good enough. Hey, Murad. Thank you. This is exactly for you. My experience is I don't think it needed gems before. Maybe it needed like 30,000, but that doesn't mean that we got anything good out of it. Just because you have gems in the anniversary doesn't mean you get anything good. I think that's the thing you need to realize. Like, all the past anniversaries have not led to getting good things from them just from having gems. Man. See, this guy, I knew he was gonna quit after bugging me all that time. I need people who may eventually at least get friends bosses. Marius Mera. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Hi, did I say hi, Johan? Sigurd. We know that he's strong in peaks. I think he's going to be very annoying. I'd say it's not 100% confirmed that Boomin quit because he does take breaks and just not log in for long periods of time. So, I don't know the answer. He may or may not have. Hard to tell with him. Bah. Olivia, Tiger King, Regiseer, Vivienne in one day. That's a lot of very useful early 6 stars. I think he's going to be pretty fun. I don't know if he's going to be always broken, but I think he's going to be very, very annoying. Especially, so I guess that would be the downside of where Detlef works better than Arwen. Because Arwen would definitely get that kill, but then Arwen won't be able to do anything else, whereas Detlef will hit someone else. That's very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. I kind of want to open some stuff, but I don't really have anything to open. I don't really know when I'm ever going to use this. As a new player, should you pull it for Sigurd? No. No, you don't. You won't benefit from having the 1 or 2 copies that you get. Because you'll be stuck at 1 or 2 copies and not be able to go anywhere. Heroes that do things without energy. Bryn puts a shield on herself that is great against passives. Skuld clears energy, or clears crowd control on the team. Arwen weakens. Hodor puts seed on the team. Freya petrifies. Shudmel silences. Hey fam. Oh wait, is it only on herself? Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Since when could Shud replace heal weaken? Isn't this new? When did that happen? When did Shud replace... When did Skuld replace weaken? Huh. Alright, fine. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, this is herself. But when did she replace weaken? Nope. Well, Nima, I mean, these 2 kanji right here very clearly mean weaken. So this is silence, burn, bleed, poison, weaken. I thought Skuld didn't replace, or didn't heal weaken. I guess she doesn't heal it on others, only herself. Oh well. Detlef or Freya? Focus on Freya. Man. Oh, whoops. Okay. Go with that. Skill sound? In your dreams. I'm too lazy to do that right now. Where do you pull Miracle Eyes as a new player? Oh, that one's getting tricky now. That one's getting tricky. It used to be Horde. I'm not so sure that it's Horde anymore. I feel like Kurt still helps a lot for early game. But so does Hodor. Who is the best of the 4 factions for like early people? Maybe it's Vegvasir now. Maybe it's Elf. Veg, Arwen, Lorelei? I feel like that collection of 3 is more useful to new players. You would say Heaven and Hell for players without 6 stars? Like, let's say they don't have any 6 stars. You would still say Heaven and Hell? When they won't be able to make any 6 stars? Hi, Zuhair. I'm not sure about that. I think it's too early. I mean, Detlef sucks early, so he's not gonna help. I mean, your team progress will be halved if you pull in Heaven and Hell before you have 6 stars. You'll get half the total amount of 4 stars and 5 stars. I think that hurts too much for early players. How come I can't smash this thing? There's like a little bug flying around. And every time I try to smash it, it goes flying somewhere else. I guess I'm just missing. Hi, Afik. Rilia or Vivienne for support? Vivienne. Rilia's pretty bad. She's only good at early level tanking. Should you save your keys? It would be best to save your keys, yes. If you don't want to pull, you should always save. You should never pull just because you feel like you should. Or just because, like, whoops, the game crashed on me. You should never pull just because you're like, oh, I have keys, I should pull. Never do that. A 10-star Tiger King? You can, but he's only to be made for fodder. He's trash. Absolutely trash. I have no hit rate, also because I have no depth perception on tiny little bugs, apparently. Yikes. Will I make it to enough? I need 81. Okay, but the chances of them pulling an actual rare 5 and then actually pulling another copy of it to build, I think that you're sacrificing so much. Let's say they pull their first 100 ever and they get 1 Scold and the rest absolute junk. What can they do with 1 Scold? They can't do anything with it. And they won't ever get another one because she's so rare. When you hit 2x, it counts as a crit each use? What does that mean? Well, that's what this means. If you do it 10 times, you can get 5 crits in there. But the crit is also not always 2 points. I think it's like 2 or 4 points or something like that. I don't agree with that one, Pogi. I think it's too unreliable to bank on that. Whereas at least if they pull 100 eyes in another one, they can't get more copies. If all they have is fodder 6 stars, they can't advance in anything. They won't advance in honor, they won't advance in planet trial, they won't advance in anything. Hi, Sai. They won't win in PvP if all they've got is junk 6 stars. Afik, they've been relegated to support, and there are better levels of support. Because you see teams that look like this now that don't use Valkyrie and Lorelei. Or you see a more generic team would be something like I don't know, this or something like that. Or even like this. Like, all of these heroes are objectively better than Valk or Lorelei, so yes, they've been benched for now. I don't think you were pulling Heaven and Hell from the very beginning. And if you pull Heaven and Hell, you won't get Olivia and Rilia and Forest Healers. Now you're sacrificing... You pulled from the very beginning? If I recall, you struggled a lot early on before you got your bail. And take it easy, Drogenis. Thanks for stopping in. I remember that. Hi, Colleen. I don't know. I don't agree with that. But I'm also not going to start a new account to... But I don't plan to make a new account just to find out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't agree with it. I just think it's too hard on that. It's too hard for people to catch up to that. Gosh. I swear I'm gonna leave this all night if I have to. Oops. Is it worth it to buy wheel tokens? Regular wheel tokens? That one, actually, the jury is out. But I think... probably not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if I gave Bryn a 88% assassin? What if I... Oh, that might change a lot. That might change something. Alright, alright, alright. Let's... Ryan, probably not. You won't benefit from having 1 or 2 copies of Sigurd. If you're not in a position to have a full T4 team, I don't think it's worth it. Is this gonna work? Now I'm in trouble. Oh, she died. I might... What do I want for the anniversary event? Honestly, I want more purple. I want a lot of purple and gold. That's the only thing I want. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta change something else. There's too many things to change. I want more gold. I want more resources. Like, I don't want a hero. I don't want to have to do everything for 1 copy of a hero. That just isn't important enough to me. I want it to be massive amounts of resources. 135 advanced. A feek, so you should pull only during wheel weeks, and you should stop at either 30 or 110. Oh god. Why did Arwen die like that? Okay, so... What? Oh wait, this is still fine. Nope, not so fine anymore. Wow. I don't think they gave a lot of purple and gold last year, though. I feel like this should do it. Okay, Freya got weakened. Bryn is going to... Okay, she stopped Linver... Or wait, no, Zexanoth. She stopped Zex. Wait, Arwen died. Ah. Alright, do it, Bryn. You got nothing. Great. Alright, I think that 88 assassin on Bryn should help me a lot. Most of the people that have cleared 200 have a mythic 3 Tears of the Goddess. Or they actually have like a full leveled Bryn. Alright, so Skuld is down, but... why didn't Bryn have enough energy there? Actually, I guess Bryn doesn't need the bubble. She's gonna get the bubble on turn 2 anyway. So okay, that might be a valid idea. Let me see who else I need to change. Will Lind miss on gargoyled enemies? Lindbergh can miss on anybody. Just because they're gargoyle doesn't mean their dodge changed. If you gargoyle a Mulan, Lindbergh will definitely be missing her. I don't know that that's going to make a gigantic difference, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Okay, so now she has a bubble anyway. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... That's fine, that's fine. Ouch! Bryn died. Ugh! You pulled Kurt? Kurt's always good to pull. Kurt is... Okay, that is a problem. Bryn did not give herself a bubble. Okay, and now she's dead. Well, that's not useful. Wow, that's like an extra layer of RNG that I don't know that I wanted to have. Okay, so she got a bubble this time. I really need Zexanoth to hit her with his regular attack. Oh, wait a minute. If I gargoyle Skuld and then kill Freya, she won't revive. That is pretty important. That is pretty important. Arwen over Azathoth? No. Arwen's too important for this battle. Ideally, when should new players pull for keys? Probably for the core heroes. Kurt, Bale, Skuld. The top tier heroes. Bryn even would have been good. Yeah, I don't know. And this is not going to end in 3 rounds, so okay, we will probably try without that then. Because after 3 rounds, it's like it wasn't there at all anyway, right? Yeah, 3 rounds. And so Bryn doesn't ramp up out until like much after 3 rounds. God, this is so annoying. I pretty much need to gargoyle Skuld. That is the answer. Skuld and ideally Lindbergh and or a Zexanoth need to be gargoyled. And then I can kill Freya. Ouch! Why is she on speed? Because otherwise she's slower. Oh, wait. It may not matter on this level. On 189, I needed her to be faster than someone. I needed her to be faster than Arwen, that's why. That's the answer. Because I need, see, Arwen's 1386. And here she's 1394. I need her to be faster than Arwen because I need her to gargoyle and then Arwen has to land the kill. So that I can maximize the passive. Or that I can maximize the passive erasure. That is, like... It worked for 189. Yeah, it worked for 189. I need Bryn to gargoyle Skuld. And then Arwen needs to get the kill. So that Skuld doesn't revive her. So that Arwen can move on and hit someone else. It's a very finicky thing that I'm messing with right now. Now, if my Bryn was 300 or even like 295 or something, I wouldn't need to do that. But them's the breaks, right? See, right here, she never manages to gargoyle Skuld. She always gargoyles someone else. I need her to gargoyle Skuld, and then Freya will die. So anyway, I'm gonna be, like, leaving... There, she didn't gargoyle Skuld again, only Zexanoth. Ah, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. So, Arwen has an 88 mage. Brynn has an 88 assassin because I need her to kill these three right here. Alright. Oh, you got all the assassins. That's pretty good. Oh, wait. Everyone's dead. Well, Pogi, it's the same thing as using T3 bubble on Brynn, isn't it? It's just another layer of RNG that I would like to remove. Why? Why is nobody... Oh, blah. Okay, well. Ali, the thing is whether or not Sigurd targets the important heroes. Like, if he hits a Skuld or like a Lorelei or something, that doesn't matter. Oh! Oh! There we go! There we go! Perfect! That is exactly what I needed to happen. Alright, now she's on Mars. Is it enough? Okay, both my Skulds are dead. Ah, nobody died. But that was exactly the point that I needed to make. Which was... Skuld got gargoyled and then Freya died. But which, if that is the case, then I actually want... but it's on Mars next. Dark Best, there is no answer for that one. You ideally just want to start on the first server of a cluster, but there's no way to know if that one will be actually the most active of them. I'm not sure that this helps. I will tell you that this team has been proven to beat 180 or 190. This team exactly has beaten 190. We know it's been done. I've seen multiple screenshots. Jesse, didn't you ask that like 20 minutes ago? I know 200 has been beaten with 3 scolds, and that, well, that is quite impossible for me. I feel like this can beat it, but it's just so hard. The problem is I either aim at killing Freya twice or I bank on a lucky crit to kill her. But once she one-shots Freya, well, Freya's still alive. Wow, Veg petrified nobody, or froze nobody. That's great. This was exactly my team to beat 188. In fact, I saved that one. Oops. This was my team for 188, and it just worked. $500 to 600 gems a day spending guide. The safest place is on these gold souls right here. But if you do think that you have enough of them, another good place is if you are VIP, you can spend them on this one to get shards, because having enough 3 and 4 star shards can be tricky. And if you think that you have enough of those, in Planet Trial you can always buy the cheaper advanced wheel tokens for 400. And that's pretty much about it. That's pretty much about it. Those gold souls are critical. Even if you think you've got a lot, they go away very fast. So it's nice to have as many as you can on hand. Gold keys is not really worth it to buy every day. This is more expensive than you can handle if you're trying to buy peaks attempts. If you really want to buy them, you can buy some in this shop when you get far enough. When you get past level 65, you'll see 10 packs for 1250 gems. These are worth it. The one in the shop is not as much, because this is 125 gems a key, whereas this is 150 and this is 140, so it's cheaper in Planet Trial. But that's, you're not spending every day. What? Guild points? I never had those. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna leave this. #1 for a year? No, you'll be #1 for like 3 months until someone spends more than you. The problem with spending to be #1 is that you have to keep spending if you want to stay #1. There will always be people willing to outspend you. And if they spend $500, even if they don't spend it smart, they'll kill you. Jesse, if you don't spend your gems on frivolous things, they add up pretty fast. Like, you earn enough to buy all 10 rounds of peaks and put aside like 3,000 to 5,000 extra gems a week. So as long as you're smart with your gems, it's not so hard, but obviously if you are a VIP and or have a monthly card, that helps a lot more. God, that's so annoying. Oh man, I really needed my scolds to fire there. God. This Mythic 2 Tears of the Goddess is not helping me whatsoever. It's not helping me whatsoever. Wait, who died? Freya died. Alright, right now, petrify a whole ton of people, Bryn. Do it! Oh! Gargoyled Skull. Both Skull. Alright, alright. If Scold can stay dead, that'll be great. And I did. Okay, whatever. Sarab, you think that I can make a Zexanoth with 9 million health? Like, let me show you my Skuld. This is their Skuld. It has 7 million HP and 900,000 attack. Let me show you my Skuld. This is 1 million HP and 30,000 attack. It's not quite the same. Crow, you should make neither. 3 is too many copies to bind with Moonstones. So just wait until you pull the copies from somewhere else. Man, that was looking pretty good. Basically, Bryn needs to just keep having good RNG over and over and over. So she just gotta petrify like 4 every single time or something. Oh god, what happened here? Oh, come on! I had Skulled Gargoyled and then Bryn or Arwen just stayed stunned the whole time. Stupid Arwen. Valdemar, you can turn it off for 8 hours. That is the way to go. You should not be actively playing the game after you finished your daily idol. Oh! Wait, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh, less amazing. Yeah. Alright, well, you stopped Lindbergh. That... Oh, come on! Dragoneye, yes. Focusing on one hero is the way to go. But you need to make sure that it's a good hero worth focusing on. Like, if you manage to focus everything into Freya from the very beginning, that's pretty awesome, but also pretty impossible. So it comes down to Bryn RNG. That's basically what it is. She just needs to get lucky over and over and over again. That's the same thing as Freya. It's exactly the same as Freya, just stronger. Reaper is not that good anymore. He's still very good early, but he's absolutely trash after you have like 3 T4s. It's not worth it to make him anymore. Ouch. Oh, Freya down. T2 Reaper you should convert into someone else. Ideally Detlaf. Hodor is not a good early one, so probably just Detlaf. Alright, so you gargoyled nobody. Thanks a lot. Smig, the answer is there isn't one right now. In terms of actual effect for the hero, Lindbergh and Lorelei have the best, but neither one are commonly played with in the top tiers right now. So it's like not really, there isn't a best one to buy for all players. Alright, so Freya is, jeez. Replacing a Skuld with Freya. I don't know if that's gonna help me. Hi, Georgie. Oh, shoot. My Freya doesn't have energy. Actually, that's fine. This might have a chance, but it might be too hard. I might really need the second Skuld. I feel like... Okay. Wait, did she petrify anyone? No, she did not. And now my Skuld is dead. And now my team is dead. I'm not sure about this. Maybe not. Valdemar, you might want to check out the tier list linked below. Mega is an absolutely junk hero. And as far as focusing on only one, that's only for late game players to think about. Or, I mean, no, sorry. That's only for, like, once you've passed the 9 or 10 star level. If you're only at 6 or 7 stars, you gotta level everybody. Okay, I'm not feeling the Freya. I'm not feeling it. Detlef is a good first T4, yes. He's still very solid. Alright, so you petrified, or you gargoyle. Ooh, this is good. I wish somebody would have hit. I wish somebody would have hit Bryn. Okay, so you gargoyled 2 of the assassins. That's pretty good. Wait, he came out already. Why did he come out of the Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave this. We will just leave this going because this can definitely win. Bryn just needs to petrify 5 twice in a row. If she can do that, I think I got it. And it's got to be the right 5, so if I just retry like 1,000 times. Map Mom, you're looking at it. I did it with this same team, but with a T3 Arwen. Or a T3 Bryn, sorry. A T3 Bryn did it. So, Veg, Viv, Skuld, T3 Bryn, and Arwen. If you don't have that, you're going to need to get really lucky with some Themis. Multiple Themises or Freyas or something. Sigurd is good. He's worth pulling for if you can afford the keys. Alright guys, I'm going to call it here for tonight. Wow. Oh! There's your answer. There is your answer. This is why you keep trying. This is why you keep trying. Unfortunately, I can't see the replay, but what did I have equipped? Arwen had Mage, and Bryn had Assassin. So, as a reminder, where did I put it? Yeah. This was my Planet Trial 180. This is how I beat Fire 180, again with a T3 Bryn. So this is all you need for T3. A T3 Bryn is enough for 180. 190 is a little bit harder. Valdemar, you always play what you have. The point is, don't invest heavily into bad heroes. Like, if you spend all your resources getting a Medusa up to level 200 to 250, it will be wasted because she's a trash hero. That's why you have to be a little bit more careful with who you level. Like, if I have nobody else and I just made a T4 Tesla and took him to 300, I'm gonna get destroyed by people. Alright, so that is 13 million purple and 70 flags. I'll take it. I'll take it. And then, boink, 1 level. 1 whole level. 1 whole level. Blah. So Valdemar, you can take anyone up to 9 stars if you really want. Higher than 9, you definitely watch a tier list. Taking trash heroes to 10 stars and up and actually leveling them is where you handicap yourself. Hi, Paratosh. Wolf Rider or Vivienne? Probably Vivienne. Wolf Rider's pretty solid, but Vivienne, I feel, plays better support for most people. Paratosh, your guess is as good as mine. I do not know the answer to that one. Hi, Franco. What artifacts did I use? I don't remember. I probably used energy on Bryn and an 88 warrior, maybe? No. Probably just a Ragnarok on Arwen. I don't remember for 180. Paratosh, yes, I intend to do multiple community pulls for Sigurd. 1 on first day, 1 on last day. I believe my fuse resets on the last day, so I'm not pulling until the last day. And that'll give me time to ideally catch up on keys as well. Sarab, if you want to build Sigurd, you should pull 3 rounds. If you're pulling just to have a couple of copies, you're better off just skipping. Community miracle? I was not intending to do another community miracle. Bryn, if you don't have star shards or Ragnarok? Why don't you have star shards? Let's answer that one first. Star shards is the only thing that early people should be using their moonstones on. How is it that you have a high level Bryn and no star shards? If you're buying heroes with moonstones, you're doing it wrong. Paratosh, you know that the key event will be over by the time you know of what the Sigurd... Oh, wait, no, maybe not. I mean, what do you want me to do? I said I want to pull on the last day. What do you want me to do? Do you not want me to have a community pulls on the first day? Because I will do it. I'll just not do it. Spell. This is your answer. Am Shaky, the reason that Hodor is at 294 is that I need him to be just slower than Aegina. So Aegina is 1425 and Hodor is 1423. So I am not gonna really bother trying to push to 1 to 200. I mean, I probably could do pretty well, but I'm not gonna bother. You're gonna pull on both? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, so Wednesday is going to be Team Critique. I'm not intending to have another Community Eyes for Bryn. I kind of want to, but I'm too lazy to do Den. I'm sick and tired of moving all my gear around. Sick and tired of moving everything. I have to move a lot of gear for Den. And I don't feel like it. I love doing fuses. Bryn is easy mode for 180. She really is. Julius, that's fine, but not all VIP Zeros have access to 9 copies of Detlaf. Paratosh, I think you should know the answer to that. I feel like the answer to that is extremely in your face. Extremely in your face. Wow, they're betting against me again. Alright, what do you want from me? Do you want the smart answer, or do you want me to say do whatever you want, it doesn't matter? Like, there is nothing I can say that's going to change your mind. If you are saying, I want to save because I want to pull for bail, I can't stop you from pulling for bail. I can tell you it's a dumb idea, but you're going to do it anyway. So, I'm just going to say go ahead and pull for bail. I don't care. I can't, I'm done trying to convince people to do the smart thing. Have I seen Bryn doing 1v6? I've seen her timing out people 1v6. Yes. I'm telling you, it's dumb to buy that many bales with moonstones. Buy 1 or 2 is okay. Any more than that, and I think it's dumb. But if you want to do it, I'm not going to stop you. And you're clearly you want to do it no matter what I say, so I don't care. Do what you want to do. Alchemist with Bryn. I don't think that's directly a good synergy. I mean, in the sense that everybody is good with Bryn. Arwen really is one of the better ones with Bryn, though. One v6 on attack. Oh, hey, nice. Nice. Alright, so this one will also go all in. Oops. They died by round 4? Jeez. T4 Luna to Veg? Yes, that's fine. Luna is just not that good. Well, last boss is trying to make her work, but it's a little bit iffy on whether or not that's gonna work. He hasn't tested it. Okay. How many here have gems? Yikes, not much. Not much. Oh man. Oh man, my poor gems. Not getting much out of this. Okay. Let me just get these over with. How many do I have left? 8? Jeez. I wish there was a way to quick complete 3 for gems. Like to add that to the list. But unfortunately, that's not part of it. That would have been lovely. I am also far too lazy to do this. Far too lazy. Okay. That'll be all for me tonight. I cleared Planet Trial 190. Pretty happy with that. That's definitely a hard one, but I got it. 70 flags, get. So now I can overfuse something later. Haha. Alright. Tomorrow we'll be back to Xenoblade, and we will see where things go from there. Wednesday is going to be Team Critique. Valdemar, I always skip until 3-star gems or anything 4-star or higher. There is no point in doing, like, oops, let me get a bad one. Like this 3-star silver key, you can take it if you want, but it's not really worth much. A 2-star 10 gems is not worth it. You'll generally end up positive even if you have to do a ton of resets, because look, I spent 6 resets and I got 89 gems. So you'll generally end up positive if you do this. So this is a good way to use up your tavern. Alright, good night guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.